Africa, the second largest continent, is an area of almost 12 million square miles in size. It is comprised of 50 independent countries and populated by about 550 million people who speak over 1,000 languages and dialects. For eons, Africa's wealth has been a magnet that has attracted the entire world, and as a result, the continent has been plundered for its vast mineral and human resources. It was 1 million years before the so-called big-brain human left the continent of Africa and appeared in Europe, the Far East, or Asia. Scholars and scientists today concede that Africa is the birthplace of mankind and that Africans were the first builders of civilization. They discovered mathematics, invented writing, developed sciences, engineering, medicine, religion, fine arts, and built the Great Pyramids.
You had a society that went in for production. The people who were specialized in growing rice or cotton or peppers or what have you did so not as Africans do today. Africans you hardly get Africans generally today to go beyond the subsistence levels. Just enough for themselves. Those are scared to produce a surplus for export and to sell the areas which do not produce the same things which they produce, and buy from the other people the things which the other people produce and which they don't have, which is trade, which is progress, which is the basis of wealth. Worldwide, the Africans were doing that tens of thousands of years ago.
Women do and are treated based on sexism in certain ways that men aren't, and certainly all black people are treated in certain category. How did you get your foothold in the business?
Wow, you know something, that would be really hard for me to pinpoint because I've wondered, maybe I've forgotten, but I would ask my father, I'd say, well, Daddy, how come you didn't let me do this, or how come I didn't do that? And he said, Cheryl, believe me, you were always very enterprising. You graduated from high school in 3 years. You got to college and decided you had to get out of there. So you graduated from there in 3 years, and you were out in the world ready to work when you were 19. So he says, that should tell you a whole lot about yourself. And I said, yeah, but I was only doing, he says, you were only doing what came natural to yourself. So I was like, yeah, I guess he's right. But I've been going somewhere. I don't know where, but I know that I'm going somewhere, and I'm working hard towards something. And I think that one of the best things one can do for oneself is to work hard. First of all, know what it is that you want, or have a certain idea of what it is you want, and apply that and work hard. That's something that's missing in young people coming up now, especially young black people. I'm trying to develop an event called Artists and Athletes for Achievement. And it's for artists and athletes for young minority children, and I mean by minority, I mean black, Hispanic, underprivileged kids who might not get that extra hug or that extra hello or that extra you can do it. Because I believe the more positively you reinforce these things in young people, the more they believe it. And if you tell them they can be a doctor, and you tell them they can be a lawyer, or maybe they can play basketball or sing, they believe it because you said it.
But I have no more hurdles. I don't think I may have a few personally that I have to smooth out the edges, but professionally, anything that comes, comes. I'm ready, I'm open for anything, and I think I'm more capable of doing anything now, in many areas, with a greater feeling for what I'm doing, and more caring about what I do than I've ever been in my life. I've been there already. I did that. And I'm not going to sell out. I sold out at a time, I think, psychologically, when I could get away with it, and I got away with it, to achieve where I am now. But I ain't selling out no more. Not for anybody or anything. You hear me? No way